Welcome back everyone to the Kigs Retro channel. I hope you're all having a good one. Apologies for not posting over a week. I've just been extremely busy with work. It was really good weather over the weekend, so I didn't have much of a chance to go out hunting. I spent most of the time in the garden, but you've got to take advantage of the sun when you can when you're in Scotland, and we've not had much of it over the last 6 months, so I was delighted to kind of take advantage of it. But yeah, I hope you're all well. We've got an absolute banger. Picked up some games, so yeah. But before we get to that, I've just put a photo up here just now. As you can see, 73% of all my watchers are not subscribed. So guys, I would appreciate the support if you drop a subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 before end of the year. I think we have 187. So over a month. So I'm absolutely delighted. But if I can still just keep going and trying to get 500 before the end of the year, I'll be absolutely delighted. So please drop a follow, guys, because I appreciate it. It helps the algorithms, and the further the channel grows, the more viewers we can get, and the more we can just start interacting with each other. So yeah, I appreciate that if you can just do that, guys. But yeah, let's shoot in and see what we managed to get. But first, let's go and see our local CEX, which I've been over in Dundee. And yes, the biggest CEX that I've came across so far. So yeah, let's get stuck in. So you join me at Dundee CEX. Now this has got to be the biggest CEX I think I've ever been to so far. It was absolutely massive. PS3 selection here. We've got Deadpool. Was in really good condition actually. But yeah, I'm starting to just see a lot of common games on the PlayStation 3. Nothing really too exciting that I fancy that I need to pick up. You know, just yeah, same old games, Alien Noir, Minecraft, Medal of Honor. It's just all the same games. Nothing exciting that's piqued my interest so far. Metal Gear Solids. This is definitely on my interest though, just to get the whole collection there in one copy. And then I seen this. I thought, oh, Spider-Man. You know, this is on my grail list. It looks in great condition. £60. So yeah, another Spider-Man game here as well. £15. The case was a wee bit battered, mind you. And like again, it goes to show some games they don't accept when I try to trade them in, just to like. But when it comes to theirs, you don't know how they get away with it. Sometimes you don't know what's the standards. But yeah, it wasn't a great selection PlayStation 3, so I decided to move over to PlayStation 4 just to see if we can see anything there. They had a lot of Days Gone in here. As you can see, a lot of Destiny, a lot of Division. Nearly a whole area there just of Days Gone and Division. But yeah, another Spider-Man game here on the PlayStation 4. £30. Case was in great condition. Blair Witch, never seen that before. This Blair Witch game, it looked quite interesting. You can let me know in the comments if this is any good or not, but it did pique my interest to possibly pick up. But yeah, it'd be good to know what your thoughts are on it, if you've played it or not. Battlefields, all the original games there that we typically see on a day-to-day basis. And then I noticed, I was like, oh, there's more PlayStation 4 games over the other side. Had a huge collection. This piqued my interest. Star Wars Racer, Republic Command. Star Wars Racer is such a classic game. I thought, oh, that might pique my interest. South Park, can't go wrong with South Park. One of the best games ever made. However, definitely the recent one, Snow Day, whatever, was just a complete flop. I think they just ruined it, to be honest. This game looked really good as well. Transformers Devastation, £30. Never seen this game. Let me know in the comments if you played this game, if it's any good. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, definitely still on my list to pick up. But I think you can get that on the PlayStation 5, I'm sure. Uncharted, obviously 3 games in one on the PlayStation 4 there. I thought that was quite a good price, to be honest. But yeah, so many other good games. They had Prince of Persia in there, Battlegrounds, PUBG. Oh, I remember playing that game on the PC. Now this really intrigued me, you know, virtual reality Rick and Morty. I thought I need to get myself a virtual reality headset. I think that's definitely on my list to get in the near future. I think that'd be absolute class to play. I'm a massive Rick and Morty fan. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we decided to go back to the PlayStation 5, see what it's about. Had Assassin's Creed Mirage there, launch edition, which is really interesting because it's the exact same price as just a normal game, but you get, you know, a few extra stuff. So this CEX had some really good PlayStation 5 stuff. Chivalry 2, amazing. I've got it digitally, so I don't really want to pick it up. I've never heard of this game before. Never seen it, never heard of it, but it looked interesting. Destroy All Humans, absolutely brilliant. Used to play it in the PlayStation. Was it PlayStation 2? I think it was PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3, the original one. Played hours and hours. I've not played it on new gen, however, because I knew that is it remastered or they brought a second one out. Then obviously they've got a steelbook cover, a Gotham Knights, which again just same price as the original one. So it's, you know, it'd be good to actually pick up the steelbook rather than just start just for the same price. Fantastic game, but I've got it digitally, so there's no point in me picking it up. The physical copy anyway, not at the moment. I'd rather focus on other games if we're going to focus on getting for physical. This game, I keep seeing it, I keep thinking, like, is it worth picking up? You can let me know in the comments if that's a game that's worth picking up at the moment. I keep seeing it and it's just really interesting me to play it. This game's another game that I thought I should maybe pick up. It looks like kind of samurai game, and as you know, I'm kind of into the samurai games at the moment, especially when I'm playing Ronin. Yeah, speak of the devil, there it is right there. And yeah, just your typical Suicide Squad, Spider-Man, Wreckfest, great game. I've got that in digitally version as well. So yeah, some really good games in here to be fair. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's any games in here that I've missed that I should have maybe picked up or should looked at in a bit more detail. Creedfall, again, it's a game that I did have in my hand and it really piqued my interest for a tenner, but I'd left it behind. Now, is that a game I should have picked up? It does look really good, but I don't know much about it. But for a tenner, I thought I couldn't really go wrong, but I decided to leave it in the end. And Ghostbusters, fantastic. So yeah, let's go back to the room and see what we got. So yeah, that is Dundee CEX. It's absolutely massive. Only frustrating thing, it was dead, apart from maybe a few people. I think there's 2 people just getting, like, maybe trading stuff in. So I was standing there with my games in hand, waiting to get served. I could see about 4 people, 4 staff members, behind the counter, the other side, chatting away. 2 staff members are completely full, doing some trade-ins or whatever, and I must have been standing there for 5 minutes, and I'm like, why can't one of these staff jump on that till and just serve me? They're just too busy chatting. And that seems to be the case. To be a lot of the time, there seems to be a lot of tills free, but staff are just literally standing there. Now, I know sometimes some staff are either checking the equipment and doing stuff like that, but these 4 were literally just chatting, and I've honestly sat there in this queue, literally no one else there for 5 minutes. So that was kind of frustrating, because I just thought it's a bit poor, you know what I mean? And they clocked me, they turned around and had a look, but they're just like, just couldn't be asked. But listen, you don't know if they were on their break or stuff, but I doubt all 4 of them were on their break. But it is what it is. But a wee rant there, so apologies. But yeah, we managed to pick up some games. As you see in the video, there was Spider-Man, which is on my grail list for the PlayStation 3, but unfortunately it did not have the manual. There are no guys that usually like, well, it's about the game, doesn't matter if it's got a manual or not, but if you're going to pay £60 for a game, you're wanting to have it. For myself, I want to have it complete in box, and it just didn't have a manual, so that was really disappointing, because I've not actually seen it out in the wild as much. The case and that was in really good condition, and but yeah, just missing that manual, so it was very frustrating we didn't pick that up today, or I would have done. They did have Slaughterhouse as well behind the tilt, but again, no manual. I think the game was about 70 quid, and I did ask the staff member if they had it, but didn't have a manual with it. So yeah, just thought for paying that amount of money, it's just not the best if it doesn't come complete in box. But yeah, we picked up a few games anyway. Unfortunately, it wasn't for the PlayStation 3 this time because there just wasn't many games there. And I feel like the more CXs I'm seeing now, I feel like CX is becoming a lot harder to get good PlayStation 3 games. It seems to just be all the same common games over and over. A lot of people must be collecting for the PlayStation 3 now since it's quite popular. But it seems to be a bit of a trend at the moment. There's nothing really that's been exciting me that much. Those Spider-Man games were probably the best I've seen in a while. But there's just nothing. It's just the same common games. So I've been really focusing on your PlayStation 5 at the moment, just because obviously there's a lot of games that I really want to play. They're great for the PlayStation Portal. And yeah, so the first game we managed to pick up, which is a game that I've always fancied doing anyways, picking up, is Ghostbusters. So yeah, picked up Ghostbusters. Really, really good game. I've played them all now, to be fair. And when I seen this, I thought I had to pick it up. I've just seen the recent Ghostbusters movie over the weekend there, and some people beforehand told me don't watch it. They don't even catch any ghosts, and it was a total. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite funny. Had the original cast in it, and it was quite nostalgic. And yeah, I don't really know what they're talking about. You don't capture ghosts, because they do capture ghosts. But yeah, really, really enjoyed it. So I'm kind of happy to get this into the collection as well. As you know, we're trying to collect games that are kind of movie related, TV series related as well, but also just get games that I really fancy. Like I picked that up and playing Ronin. And yes, Ronin is such a hard game. I think I put a video up of it, and yeah, I've been playing it ever since, and it gets even harder. Now I'm playing on a quite a hard difficulty, but still I like the enjoyment. But I've never came to a game like this in a long, like, I don't know, many years of frustration. But I guess that's what's quite good about it. It's not just easy and stuff like that. You've kind of got to really think about what you're doing. But yeah, so that's Ghostbusters. Happy to get this one into the collection. And yeah, you can let me know your thoughts. Have you played this? What's your thoughts on the Ghostbusters game? It'd be good to know. The next game is a game that I wasn't even going to pick up, but I just fancied it. And then I've seen some kind of gameplay and I thought it'd be great, especially if I'm in hotels and I've got my portal and stuff like that. And that is Company of Heroes free, but the launch edition. So it's a steel book. For £25, I thought that's an absolute bargain. I did have a voucher to use, so I just thought I'd use the vouchers. But yeah, comes with the steelbook, and then comes with a kind of collector's book, which is quite cool. Listen, I love World War Two, World War One. I love the history of it. So I'm always a big fan of any games of it. I think one of my favourites is, especially on the PlayStation 5, is Hell Let Loose. That's just a fantastic World War game. Yeah, so comes with like all the accessories and all that stuff. So yeah, really good condition. It's the first steelbook we've got into the collection. Now the cover box is a bit scuffed. Maybe you can see there, just right there. It's a bit scuffed, but I wasn't really that bothered. I thought, well, at least as long as the steelbook is in good condition, which it is, it's in fantastic condition. I was kind of happy to add this into the collection. It's a game that I've seen and I've been fancying playing, and I've seen it there, but it wasn't on my list to actually pick up. But when I seen it was like the launch edition, and I don't know if they actually do any other edition, to be fair. I've not actually seen it, but yeah, I just thought I'd pick this up, and for the price I thought, what an absolute bargain. So yeah, 2 games we managed to get this week, adding it in the collection. As I said, I've been playing Ronin, but I'm keen to know what you guys are playing at the moment. What games are you finding good playing at the moment? Are you going back to PlayStation 3? Are you playing any new titles? I know a lot of people are playing Blades. But yeah, you can let me know in the comments what you guys have been playing. It'd be really interesting to know what you are playing, if it's nostalgia, back to the retro systems, or if it's a bit newer. So yeah, that's that. So as I said, if you can just leave a subscribe, drop a comment, because it's always much appreciated. I like interacting with you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.